storm shelters. I was like, it was a big thing. They had storm shelters. I was like, in fact, Janet put one in recently. Or a friend of mine has actually.
Public storm shelter in Oklahoma City. You said that?
Yeah.
There is no public storm shelter in Chandler, Oklahoma. Let's say.
Tecumseh even has one.
Yeah.
See, the problem is, how do you build a structure big enough to house thousands of people?
That's true.
That is the problem. Is how are you going to put 10 structures up that will handle 1,000 people each?
People don't want the responsibility.
What damages are?
Be on the list.
There's already. I mean, this
Like,
is
you'll see,
just
it's like the hill
minimum
before you get
structure
up to that
damage
stop
here.
sign.
This is there. That
Homer Hill.
obviously they're trying to fix electricity and get people's juices back together. You see, we've already got people cutting trees. Wood's already been trimmed down.
Look at here.
My buddy down here.
And this video is not even going to touch the devastation that you've already seen on the TV news, where you've actually seen just literally homes that completely were blown off their foundation. This, like I said, is where some of our co-workers lived, and their house is gone. And so we're going to be here to help him retrieve any belongings that he might have, school documents, pictures, anything that this man can retrieve.
To the right. Look to the right over here.
Oh, fuck.
This is somebody's house.
That was a house. No longer even the storage shed was blown into the house. The trees are just laying over
so big,
like straw.
and it affected so many people that's what's getting the national coverage, and that's what's getting all the help and everything. But Shawnee and Kearney, while they are much smaller towns and a smaller amount of people, for each one of those people, they are just as devastated as each one of the people and more. They got it the day before, and it totally flattened Kearney. It totally flattened parts of Shawnee, and those people need to be remembered too, and helped too. And you found today everybody's over there and more helping them, and nobody's helping them in Shawnee. And I don't even know about Kearney. Nobody's able to get in.
Yeah, we literally went to Shawnee, come in and help fix and move stuff. But it's more devastation and more deaths. And so you're not allowed to be in there unless you're in the National Guard or in a emergency response team, which is okay. I mean.
See, I'm a medic first aid also, man.
I am first aid certified first responder, but I'm not a medic. And it is nice to have those credentials and to have people
See, I live at the very end to the left. My buddy's
come into a situation like this.
What Dennis lives in, though.
Well, it looks like we might have one of our pickups up here already, or turn around and come back out. I don't know if that's one of our trucks or not.
So. I think we should have waited up at the front of it until they showed up.
They'll be. They just now allowed people to come in here. There was nobody allowed to come in here until 10 o'clock this morning, any outside traffic. So.
Did we go straight or did we cut it right? There's a lot of properties out here, surprisingly.
Well, if we ain't doing nothing right now, can you go down there and look at where I used to live? I just want to see that.
Yeah, no worries. Well, that's probably how Dennis's pickup, which is probably looks like it's right here.
Well, one of them are, one of the guys had already come out here with a truck and trailer. Matter of fact, I think it might have been Dennis already had his truck and trailer.
This girl used to live here, her name was Jessie.
Jesse's home is no longer a home at all. It's just a foundation.
Dude, this is real people's homes, man. A little food truck out here.
Somebody has volunteered to set up a refreshment stand here, and I mean, just the cars.
American flag. One nation under God. Look at the frame. That was a home.
Yesterday, that was
That's a
people's.
shelter,
That's a storm shelter underground, right next to the
Where's your
trailer.
buddy's house at, Ben?
I'd be straight to the left, the next driveway. That's where I live too.
Yeah, this guy's not gonna let me down here, it looks like.
You might know.
He's getting in my way.
We have another
Yeah, my
crew.
buddy Quentin's house is right here, Dylan.
Almost looks like Dennis's pickup.
There's a sheriff right here coming up at us. Look at that home, is just perfect, and look at next door to it. I mean, he's got a camper topped in his backyard, but his home is fine. And of course, you see right next door.
To the left?
Yeah, it's a little turnaround.
Right next door to this guy's home. Look at this vehicles.
Look at this vehicle.
This vehicle just rolled off into this pile of debris. Two of them. Look right behind it is another one that
Look at the house. That was a house.
now that wasn't a trailer. That was actually a house right there. Just right over this guy is just enough in the valley that this tornado flew over his house and hit the one right next to him.
They could actually still live in this house. They just got to get the debris off of it.
Yeah, I lived right there. Tony's house.
So you come that way. This one came that way.
This is in Shawnee, Oklahoma. This is not even in Moore. This was the May 19th. This wasn't even the May 20th tornado. This was the first one that touched down on May 19th.
This one's done.
The roof is gone off that home.
This one's done too.
Yeah, the back end of that home is gone. There's just part of the front end is all you can see of it. Antique car back there. Trailer. That was a camper trailer, just upside down amongst the trees, just entwined in the wood. Pontoon boat under what was left of a carport.
Camaro got 55. Whatever they
I guess there's more houses down there, but I guess we'll go back here and see if we can link up with the rest of the crew. I don't think there's Dennis's pickup right there. Let me see what we got here. Somebody right there. Oh, look at this child. Can't help but humble you.
Yes, this will humble you. I'm thankful. I sat at home last night. My wife was trying to call me and make sure that I'm okay. And we have a home this morning. And I'm so thankful, Lord. Thank you for sparing me. And just pray that we're out here this morning to try to help some of these folks get their belongings back together and suffer a little bit of the pain with them this morning. For just being thankful that we have our homes. So.
Does it look like all water?
No, yeah, it does actually. And I don't see any of our trucks down that road.
Kind of rough up
They'll be here any moment.
there. Wait a minute.
And I'm just really thankful also that the rain has slowed down. It was raining as on our way out here. It was actually a dishwasher just tossed out here in a tree.
We found them.
Yeah, we found our truck. And there's another trailer coming in.
Should we just park right here in the grass? That'll probably be our best bet then.
The porjotrucker here, and we are out in this neighborhood helping these folks. You can see the devastation behind me. We just loaded up 2 trailers of belongings in a pickup bed trailer, a couple of car trailers, and we're hauling them to a storage facility. As you can see, this whole one side behind us got hit. Well, then the wind was just going into these trailers and did roof damage. But you can see the damage. We're out here, a group of people was giving tetanus shots. I got one. We sign up a piece of paper and fill out our information. They'll give us a tetanus shot, and it looks like, we've got weeks ahead of us, so it's a good idea to go ahead and get one now, because you never know what you're going to run into helping these folks move some of this debris. And a little church from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, come through out here and just started handing people white envelopes, the owners of the home, asking, if you own this home and your family size, and by the size of the family and whatnot, they handed you an envelope, said, take your family out and feed yourself a steak dinner tonight.
We're here helping the guy in the purple hat, Dennis, and first thing he wants us to help him do is get this fence down, unbolt this fence and get it where we can get trailers and things in here to get his belongings out of his home here. As you can see, the entire fence had collected debris and was just pushed. Other folks roofing material in the fence as the force come into his house and just literally, as you can see, ripped into his windows and took the entire roof right off his home here. What do you mean a fact? Oh, a fact sheet. Where are you guys out of?
They're out of Pot County here in Shawnee.
And you just going around giving tetanus shots? Man, we sure appreciate y'all. I haven't had one in years, and we're going to get some tools up together tomorrow. So, I mean, there's no telling how many scrapes and cuts we're going to get within the next week or two, because we're going to definitely be out in the middle of this helping folks. So we do thank you all for doing this.
That's why we're here. We're glad to be of help to you guys.
Thank you.
Glad y'all are out there helping.
Yep.
See, I could step on that, and then I needed tetanus before I step on that. Is that right?
Right.
Let me see. I don't believe you.
You're the one that sticks?
Yep. Any problems with shots before?
Nope. Just a rough estimate, how many people have you stuck today?
Today, at least 30.
And yesterday?
I didn't do any yesterday. I was at the clinic yesterday.
Today it really
But today I did about
kicked
30.
in, so I think it's awesome y'all doing this.
Which one are you going to do?
This one here.
Yeah. Take the kids.
Last call.
Oh, you shoot them high. Tetanus goes up high.
Thank y'all.
Now, if I don't relax, I'll get it in a knot, so I want to relax, right? And get my muscle to relax so it doesn't knot up in the muscle. I did that once. Stiffened up. And so I had a big knot in my
For a
butt.
while, didn't you?
And I don't. What do they give you in the butt? Penicillin?
Yeah.
Oh, that was just that easy?
See.
Oh, the new technology.
It'll be about an hour and a half.
This was his Dodge Charger. You can see the windows shattered from, this is the wind going that direction. You can see what it did to that tree. Yes. Did you get to use the storm shelter by any chance?
Yeah.
Is that where y'all went, in there?
Yeah.
Open that up.
Well, it wasn't. If it wasn't for Dad, then we would have. Dad was holding the door, and if Dad wasn't holding the door, it would have swung open.
You had a little radio there and everything, huh? Did you know the neighbors that was in this home behind you?
Yeah.
It destroyed their carport. This is the back side. So when you was down in that shelter, did you hear the wind go by?
Yeah.
You heard the tornado. Was it scary?
Yeah, it was very.
Huh?
Yeah, it was very scary.
And how many of you was in the storm shelter there? Literally pulled the frame out of the tree. The frame was size where you see that tree. And they're able to recover some of the belongings now that was wrapped up in the floor of the tree there. Ceiling fan. Another trailer frame. And he's going to move this Jeep Toyota Land Cruiser. It literally come across from the other side of the street. It flew into where that trailer house. We just pulled the frame down. This family just bought this property and just had moved in 3 days ago. No insurance whatsoever. No insurance whatsoever. Lost everything. Lost their car. Invested their last dime into this place. We're here helping them dig belongings. As you can see, the square part of the living room there is all that's left. There's the one end, there's the other end, and she's storing the belongings. She found a microwave. Just bought a brand new refrigerator from Lowe's. She asked, I wonder if Lowe's would take this back. Of course, this Toyota's in gear, so he's not making FJ. It's not making much effort pulling it. There it goes. We could lift the front end up and give him more weight and only have two wheels to drag, but chances are likely he may not do that. They had just got somebody to pull it out of the front of the trailer yesterday. Huh?
Yeah, it was very scary.
And how many of you was in the storm shelter there?
Well, there was 3 puppies, Dad, Mom, and Willow, me, Joseph, and JT.
And who's Joseph and JT?
JJ. Those two are...
This is the neighborhood this morning, and you've seen this local group is coming around and giving tetanus shots. I went ahead and received a tetanus shot.